Well, Käärijä Eurotour 2024. I know I'm a year and a half late, but I also know that even in 5 years, the memories that I still have now will fade. So I just want to archive them. So I will probably just talk mostly, maybe show some videos or pictures from that trip. But yeah, I just want to talk about those trips, that Eurotour, because there was almost no Eurotour in 2025 and there will be one in 2026. So I just sort of want to save all of the memories from 2024. Yeah, it all started with my birthday, actually. It was on the 5th of October and we had an excursion around the city, and I didn't plan anything for my birthday, so I just decided to walk around with everyone and go on that excursion. And I met some people there and they were all so nice, and obviously I almost immediately started yapping to them about, and about how he has several concerts very, very soon. And well, long story short, they very much encouraged me to go to several gigs, and that's kind of all that I needed, because I did not plan on going to any of the Eurotour gigs. But then these people reminded me that Flixbus exists actually. It's a very cheap way to get around Europe. So basically, on the day of my birthday in the evening, I rushed home, I packed my tiny backpack, and then I just took a Flixbus to Berlin. It took me about 8 hours to get there, I think, because it was a night bus. So I came to Berlin in the morning of the 6th of October, which is when Käärijä's gig took place in Berlin. And I was so excited to meet everyone again, all of the fans, because I just love the fandom so much. All of the people are so unique and so amazing. So yeah, and then I arrived to the venue early morning. There were already people there queuing, and I got my number, and yeah, I just greeted everyone. It was so nice to see everyone again. And I spent some time with my friends, just talking, catching up. And I personally really like queuing for concerts, because I mostly go to Käärijä concerts and I know a lot of people from the fandom. So almost every gig I can just find people to talk to. And basically for me, queuing for Käärijä gigs is spending time with my friends and then going to the concert together. And that's what we did back then. It was such an interesting experience for me, because I have never really traveled with that little things with me. And when I came there, I had to brush my teeth at the gas station. So yeah, that was weird. And then during the day, you just sort of hang out with your friends. We went to some Mexican place and we got ourselves some delicious burritos. There was this story actually about the burritos that my friends are kind of not mocking me for, but they are laughing at me because we didn't really finish our burritos and we took what was left of them with us. And obviously you wouldn't take a burrito to the concert. So, but I also didn't want to just throw it away. I wanted to eat it the next day or after the concert. So I just stashed it in the bushes near the concert venue. So I think that was smart. And after the concert, I was able to get my burrito back. Yeah, some lady was looking at me when I was taking the burrito out of the bushes. So I kind of had to explain it to her. but it all ended pretty well. I ate it the next day, so it was fine. Every time during the Eurotour, there's this moment when, you know, the tour bus arrives and everyone is looking at the tour bus and at all of the crew members coming out of the tour bus. That's pretty exciting every time. But yeah, I remember, I think everyone started sort of squatting because there was a fence and you could only see the tour bus if you squatted. So yeah, not very exciting. But again, it was really exciting during the day. And then, I don't know, I think every time when you're queuing, the day just sort of passes by so quickly, but also kind of slowly when you're in the moment. But then when the gig time comes, then it just feels like only a second has passed. So yeah, it's weird. And then before the concert, we all lined up in the physical queue. Actually, before me in the queue, there were some Finnish guys standing who came to Berlin from Finland to see Käärijä. So that was pretty exciting to catch some Finnish people. And every time I do that, I am trying to practice my Finnish on the Finnish people because I absolutely love the language and I'm learning it. And yeah, it was also very nice. The guys were really nice, and I couldn't understand much because back then I only had the Duolingo level of Finnish basically. But yeah, it was still pretty exciting. And then we got into the venue. I think my spot was in the third row or so, and the view was amazing. I kind of loved the venue. Yeah, the concert was amazing, pretty much as always. I love all of Käärijä concerts. I was really happy to hear all of the... Oh my god, and that was also before People's Champion, so he played a lot of kind of old songs, so that was also pretty exciting. He played Autoja, which I love so much. I love that song. I really hope that it will be back for the Eurodisco concert in Helsinki, but we'll see. But it's such a party song. I just love it so much. But yeah, anyways, the concert was going great. And then somebody from the audience gave him a gift, which was a cap that had I'm just a little guy written on it or something like that. And he asked who from the audience has a birthday, and I just thought, since I almost didn't celebrate my birthday at all, and these concerts in Berlin and Cologne were kind of my birthday celebration, I just decided to try, and I just shouted yesterday, because back then my birthday was yesterday, and I didn't really hope that he would notice because I thought that there would probably be someone in the audience who actually has a birthday on that day. So I wasn't hoping for much, but this surreal moment happened when he actually noticed and started asking me my name, and I sort of panicked and I was like, what is going on? My mind just went off. And yeah, there was some name confusion. I still can't really watch videos of that because I don't know. I was a little bit embarrassed, and in the moment I was like, oh my god, what is going on? But that was a really nice moment. I really loved it. And he asked my name because he was about to sing a birthday song to me. So that was pretty crazy. And then the whole audience and him sang me a birthday song. And I think that was honestly my best birthday ever. And I really loved it. That was a very special moment for me. And yeah, it made me really happy. I remember after it all happened, my friends from the fandom around me, they were like, oh my god, are you okay, girl? And I was like, yes, I'm okay. So that was really, really nice. Yeah, and then, well, the concert continued, and he was doing the talking in between songs as usual. So I just love how every concert is still very different because of these moments, and obviously because the set list is usually a little bit different from concert to concert. I don't know, maybe I will sort of put a compilation of all of the videos from the concert of different songs.
Fucking like it. You have here Rammstein. Fucking Finnish artist, second time here. Vantaa! It's Vantaa, you Vantaa, yes very good. Tampere! Tampere! Sorry, I speak Finnish now. Tampere, perkele, mitä siellä? One more second, mitä? Ei mitään. Joo, mene vähän Big Mackiin, otti Big Mackin jäkkiin. Ei ole välillä väliä, tuot Big Mackiin. Ei ole välillä väliä, tuot Big Mackiin. In Cyprus with Bojan. We had greatest time. My English and Bojan. He not speak a lot. Just when we wake up, morning. No, greatest time, yes, very good. Birthday.
I know it's soon, but I won't be there.
Thank you. Wow! I'm just little guy. Thank you so much. I forget this. You know, this look like a, you know ice hockey.
Yes!
Is there somebody who have birthday today?
Yesterday! Yesterday!
You!
Yesterday!
Yeah, yesterday!
How old?
23!
23!
Yeah!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Beams. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Enjoy your life. 23, it's good. I'm 57. You I fucking love you, German. I think somebody people know what's this mean. It's better if you don't know. You know OnlyFans. I don't say more. Yes. It's like me. Like the stress, you know.
Miksi kohtelet elämäni mun, vaikka kaikkeni annoin, edessäsi sun tulee roskaa, ja kiputii ottaa. Tuota on tuhottuutta niin paljon, että tarkistukset on lähipetto. Tarkistukset! Nyt taloyhtiössä on postääden mittaukset. Kuurattuu kanta portailla hevon viittaukset.
The best thing is family. Remember always, not famous, not money, not the muscles like mine. This is like the tsunami. Really, family is here, always. If sometimes the life kick your but here's the side I can say that. If you have your family, they always, not always, but they try to, you know, hear you and help you. The album coming. And I hope you like it. And I will play the one album song, People's Champion. Let's go! you, Twitter. I love Twitter. When I say peace, you say loud. Peace! Loud! Peace! Loud! You like Iron Maiden? You have to change the merchandise. Open. Take care. Here's some child people. Take care. Child people. I do this and then you. You know, party. Not vodka, it's water. Come with me. God. You jump, okay? Everybody jump. Let's go party! Are you ready?
So that was great. That was a great concert. I don't know what to say because it's been a year and a half already and I only remember the highlights. But then again, hopefully this video won't be as long then. So yeah. And then the concert just ended. Me and my friends, we got out of there and I did not have any plan. Like, when I remember my trips during that Eurotour 2024, I am flabbergasted myself because I did not plan anything. Everything was so spontaneous, and in some way this is really easy for me because all it takes is just make a decision on the spot and you just go with it then. But since then I have been trying to plan more and more stuff, so now I think I probably wouldn't do a lot of stuff I did back then. Like, for example, after that concert in Berlin, I did not know how I would have gotten home, basically. And when we got out of the venue, my friends asked me, "Girl, where are you going now? How are you gonna get home?" Because my plan was to book some Flixbus again after the concert straight away and get back to my city, and from that city to go to Cologne, which basically takes me about 2 hours. And I thought that on the day of the Cologne gig I would not queue, I would just take it easy. But my friend, who is very wise, by the way, she told me that that was not a good plan. And she saw me being absolutely out of it because I was like, oh my god, what is going on? And she just told me that she'd get me a train ticket so that I could go with her and our other friend to Cologne straight from Berlin. So that was very nice of her, and I'm still very grateful. And yeah, and we got on the train and we went straight to Cologne. I had only my little backpack with me, and I would probably not do that again. Anyways, so when we got to Cologne, we went straight to the venue. It was around 7 a.m., I think, and we got our numbers and we were kind of prepared to queue for the whole day again. But my friend, she started feeling sick and she wanted to go to the hospital, so I decided I would go with her. And yeah, and we went to the hospital and the doctors took some tests. And then after some time, she told me that I should go back to the queue just in case he comes out. Well, because we remembered how it happened during the Eurotour 2023, I think in Hamburg, when he came out to the queue during the day and said hello to everybody. I guess you just never know. That can happen. That sometimes, that just, you just never know. But just in case, she wanted me to experience that if that was to happen. So once again, I'm really grateful to her for that. So after that, I just went back to the queue and we waited for some time, and then their tour bus arrived and he actually did come out to the queue. That was so exciting. That was the first time I ever met him like that. And he wasn't wearing any pants for some reason. I think somebody asked him why he wasn't wearing any pants, and he just said he was not cold, but he didn't give an answer why, so we did not complain. What the hell, sure. And basically he said hello to everybody, and me and my other friend, we were just standing there kind of looking at each other and being like, you take my picture with him, I take your picture with him. And we were like, yes, deal. So that was quite funny. And yeah, and then we took pictures with him, and everyone was able to kind of also exchange some phrases with him. That was also so sweet. But yeah, I did get the sort of, oh my god. I'm a fan. Anyways, yeah, I think Jukka also came out, so we were able to talk to him as well. He was also so nice. He immediately started asking us, how did you get here? Was the trip all right? So that was pretty nice. So yeah, and then when everyone was sort of talking to him, at some point he asked us if it would be okay if he played the new album to us. And We were like, yes, sure. Why are you even asking? Obviously, yes, please. And he was like, okay, we need the boombox, which means loudspeaker. That was such a crazy moment. And we were like, yes, we will get the loudspeaker anywhere. Yes, please. And then he just told us that he needs some time to get dressed or whatever. And me and my friend, we were like, oh my God, we have time to go to the nearest gas station to like eat something or, you know, do morning stuff, because we literally just took a train from Berlin and went to Cologne, and from the train station we went straight to the venue, so you understand how that is. So basically we went to the gas station. We were literally running there because obviously you don't want to miss such a thing just by brushing teeth or something. Did our stuff, ran back to the venue, waited for a bit. He came out again as promised, which is wow. He put on some pants and he brought a loudspeaker, and then he actually did play the new album to us. Well, all of the new songs basically. And that was so fucking crazy, because I remember standing there, and when Sex Money started playing, I just remember how he posted several snippets of it, just the very beginning, and then how it just continued playing. That was such a surreal moment for me. I was absolutely stunned. I loved the song so much. It's still one of my favorite ones. And then he played all of the other new songs. Bananas, Takavolti, Ready to Go, I think, as well. Autioma. And I think he commented on this one before playing it. And he said that this is the most honest and genuine song from all of his songs so far, and it's very close to his heart. And then he proceeded to play it, and it was in Finnish, and I did not understand anything. But I'm learning the language, okay? Someday. Anyways, I asked my friend to translate it later to me, and she translated some bits, so I kind of got what it was about. And I think he also commented on what the song is about and what his feelings are about this song. That was just such a wonderful moment. I don't know. And once again, that was kind of connected to my birthday, so I counted that as the birthday celebration. I counted the whole month as my birthday celebration, okay? Let's be honest. But anyways, so yeah, and we were all stunned. We were all screaming about how much we love the songs. #1 album, still listening to that in the ripe year of 2026. I still love the album. It just never gets old. And after that, he asked us if we wanted to record a TikTok to promote Käärijä's new song Baila, and obviously we couldn't say no. So we all just got on that lawn on the grass. Him, Käärijä, and Käärijä, they just sort of showed us the moves that we were supposed to be doing. We did one test time, and then we actually recorded that TikTok. He also took his shirt off before the actual recording. Absolute cinema.
Baila. Baila.
And then they just sort of stayed to talk for a little bit more. So that was nice. I think I even got to ask him if he would ever play Alex Ole live again, because he did it in like the pre-Eurovision era the last time. And I just love this song so much. So I would love to hear it live, maybe someday, if he ever has a gig where he would play all of the old songs. I would love to be there, and I would love to hear Alaxolea live because it's such a special song. I love this song, I love the lyrics, I love the melody, but obviously also the appeal is in this sort of exclusivity that he has never played it live after Eurovision. So yeah, someday it would be really, really, really nice to hear it live. But it's also fine if I don't, obviously. And then at some point they told us goodbye. I think he said that he might come back during the day later, but it was kind of obvious that he wouldn't, probably, because we got everything, I think, at that point that we could ever even imagine. I couldn't even imagine that something like that would happen, actually. So that was quite insane. And yeah, and then they just went to the tour bus, and me and my friend, we went back to the gas station again to eat something. And then we spent the whole day queuing. The Cologne venue is kind of on the outskirts of Cologne. There's not much stuff happening there and not that many stores, no stores at all, actually. So yeah, that's why I'm saying the gas station, because that was the only place where we could go. And I actually met some new people in the queue as well, and they were all just so nice. I just love Käärijä fandom. I love the people in the Käärijä fandom because they are all just so kind, I guess, because I feel like people who are his fans kind of share his ideas of accepting yourself and others and being kind to yourself and to others, and it's just really close to my heart. And I feel like with these people it's easy to sort of not hide yourself because of the fact that everyone is so accepting. So I just love it in this fandom. Yeah, and then before the concert, when we got inside, I actually got barricade. That was my first barricade at a Käärijä show. That was pretty exciting. And the concert was amazing. Once again, concert videos compilation.
Oh, it's there. Sorry. I have something shitting in my eyes. Oh, there's some people here.
Köln.
Köln. Köln. Oh, Käärijä is international. Köln. Oh, first time in here. Bigger than me. Hello. Okay, next one.
Mäkki jätti. Joo, me oli vähän Big Mäkki, johti Mäkki jätti. Joo, välillä väliä tuo vittu pättii. Eikä astella heikon jäädä, joka johdota muun muassa kuivana lukee. Jolle sama on paijas ja mun saa ja mennä vaan se kuulema kallukuusa. Mutta silloin tuo se mun ranteen, ihan tuusan usko. Joo, me oli vähän Big Mäkki, johti Mäkki jätti. Joo, välillä väliä tuo vittu pättii. Joo, välillä väliä tuo vittu pättii. Ja kun mentiin liian pitkälle lähti enkaa. Istuttiin jättiin istumassa, niin mättiin jätti enkaa. Silloin välillä väliä tuo vittu pättii.
He's got here yesterday, first line, and he had Iron Maiden. Wrong band! And now you change? Yes. Very good. And tomorrow you change Käärijä.
Loppuja pusi eriä, siihen asti kunnes ei oo enää eriä. Raputtelu kiistää nimeriä on tekijä, et ota repiä vaan.
Erika Wigman made me gay and I love it. Congratulations! Pokemon! Everybody! Remember, drink the water here. Water! Okay. Sorry, start getting bad. You want more? Maybe later. Dalton. Here we have...
Jaakko!
Yeah. My show. Jaakko Jumalauta! Allu perkele! Jukka saatana! What is the t-shirts? Kuma!
You have all my money already.
Really? Yeah. Because you are here.
Yeah. Here, Käärijä, I'm only fans and...
Say yo. When I say eat his. When I say eat his, you say heart, okay? When I say hirttää, you say kiinni. Hirttää! Kiinni! Hirttää! Kiinni!
Mulla pikka pikku, tietty pisteeseen. Se vaatii paljon mettä, mulla tunteeksi menee. Ei usein mene, mutta sitten kun ränkätään, jolloin ränkkä päivä, niin voi hitsi. Se on mulla hirttää kiinni.
I love you guys here. Thank you. Speech, you have to open. I don't play song if I don't see the mosquito here. I have time, but I think you don't have time.
Yes, we have.
Oh, very good.
Are you ready? Let's go!
Do you wanna more? Yeah! Do you wanna more? Yeah! But if I don't want more, what then we do? Of course I want to more. I don't wanna go home. You know, I bring my bed here and I sleep here. But are you? It's the people here who know the Boyan. We visited holiday 1 week. Greatest time, the Slovenia guy. A very beauty face.
Yes!
Maybe someday.
after the concert ended, we all went outside. Usually after the concerts, it's kind of normal to wait for him until he comes out, and it's obviously absolutely normal if he says no to anything, if he just waves and leaves. So every time when I'm staying to wait for him after the concert, or my friends do that, it's obvious that it's just us sort of chilling. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's also okay, and you just go home. So that's totally fine. And yeah, and this time, again, some people stayed after the concert to wait for him. But I guess since a lot of people were going to many German concerts, I think he also had a concert on the next day. So people sort of had to catch a train there. Yeah. I was going only to Berlin and Cologne from the German concerts. So I did not care when I would get home. So I had the capacity to wait, basically. And then at some point when I was waiting, my friends left, and basically all of the other people left as well. And I was left alone there, standing, waiting. And I felt really weird because it felt sort of creepy, but I don't know in which way. I was texting with my friends and I was asking them if that was okay, if I was being a creep or something. But I don't understand how, But they basically told me that it was fine and they would do the same thing, and it's actually such a rare situation. Like, if you get to talk to him one-on-one, where else would you get that experience? You might never have that chance in your life anymore, sort of, I guess. And they basically calmed me down about this whole situation. And I was just standing there thinking, what was the point of it? Like, what would I even say? Because it felt like we got everything in the span of 2 days that I couldn't even imagine was possible. He sang a birthday song, he played us the new album, we took pictures during the day before the Cologne concert, so I was just standing there thinking, like, what else do I even want? Like, girl, you have gotten everything. But then I realized that I just want to say thank you for everything that his music and his sort of persona and the fandom gave me. So I was just sort of standing there thinking how I would word it, and then at some point his bodyguard came outside and he sort of checked around the bus, everywhere else, and then he came up to me and he was like, "Are you like the last one?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And he was like, "Okay, so I'm gonna bring him out, just please not too long, because he would start talking and we all want him to rest, because once again his concerts were just like, day after day, so he didn't have that much time for rest." So I was like, got it, yes, I won't take long. And yeah, and then he brought him outside. And that was once again such a surreal moment, because obviously meeting your fave is kind of insane. And especially in that situation, I'm just so grateful for everything. And I just sort of told him about everything and how his music helped me go through some hard times, and how I found such incredible people through his fandom, who I can now call friends still up to this day. And he was obviously very kind and sweet, and he was like, "Oh, thank you, I'm so happy," stuff like that. So that was kind of a full circle moment to be able to say all of these things to the person who I don't know how to explain it, but that was absolutely incredible. And then after that, I think we talked about some other stuff as well. It wasn't long. I think the overall conversation took less than like 10 minutes or so. That was a very sweet moment. And I remember it very fondly to this day. And I sort of keep it in my heart because that was really nice. And then at the end, I told him that I was also going to the Paris gig, which was on the 15th of October. And then we sort of ended the conversation. He was like, see you in Paris. I was like, see you in Paris. And yeah, that was really, really nice. I took some pictures as well, but I never posted them anywhere because I'm still kind of keeping this moment close to my heart because it just felt very private, I guess, because I was able to sort of open up to him and tell him about some stuff. So yeah, and then after that, I think my trips to the concert venues are just as interesting as all of the other stuff as well, because after that concert, I did not care about anything really because I was still under such great impression, obviously. And I just took the tram to the train station. I was sort of chatting with my friends. I was like, oh my god, I just talked to the Jere Peuhanen. And then I got to the train station. I think some guy there tried to talk to me. And I was like, I just had a concert, please, I'm still processing, don't touch me, don't talk to me. And yeah, and then I just sort of left. And then I took the train to my place, and when I got to the train station of my city, I realized that buses and subway trains started going only at 4 a.m. and it was 2 a.m. at night, and I didn't have any other option other than taking an Uber, and I did that. And basically when I got home, my phone's battery was at 1%. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. I don't know. Worth everything. I'm really happy that I got all of these experiences. And I would like to say that it was an unforgettable trip, but I realize now how much stuff I have forgotten from that trip. So this is why I want to archive all of my memories in videos like that, basically. So yeah, that was Berlin and Cologne. Later, I also went to the Paris and Brussels gigs, and then at the end of October 2024, I also went to the Amsterdam gig. So I will try to make videos about these trips as well, and also about the Polish trip in December 2024, because Poland was so beautiful. We'll see how it goes. That was a hell of a birthday celebration, I guess. Yeah, and I'm really happy that I got to experience all of that.